Hey, how's it going? In this video, it's basically the last step in the funnel, so to speak, which is the email follow-up. Remember, most of my sales came in from the actual email follow-up, okay? They didn't happen live on the call. Again, people don't necessarily drop 1,000 bucks right there, if they just clicked on a Facebook ad, okay? So most of the sales came from an actual email follow-up. All the money is in the follow-up, okay? It's so true. It is so true. Basically here, I just want to show you which emails I'm sending. I'm not going to break down every email for you because, the copy, because they're all pretty simple and straightforward. I'm going to show you the first one and then basically, what the strategy is behind it. So they get an email when they register for the webinar, okay? Then they're going to get an email telling them, hey, your webinar is starting right now, okay? And then after that, when the webinar is over, the training, then it's up to you how many emails you want to send them and what type of emails. And so let's just start one by one. So first of all, there's the welcome message, okay? So this one, as you can see here, is sent immediately upon registration. So basically, after they registered on the registration page, it says it worked. This is the subject line right here. It worked. You are in Smiley, training link from Mario inside. So they're going to get this immediately, okay? So if I click here on edit, so just so that you can read it. So all the time and information, things like that, that's pre-filled from the actual provider, okay, the system, the software that I'm using. But then here it says, well done, you have successfully registered. So I customize this email a little bit, okay? Hey, it's me, Mario, real quick. Just, making sure they know who it's from and, staying congruent. Just wanted to let you know that you're all registered and ready to go. You're going to learn how to automate your business. This is exactly how I sell my information products and my high-ticket coaching programs. If you want to learn how to automate your business, here's the link. Date, time, this is going to be automatically syndicated by the software. And then here, see you soon. Cheers, Mario. So pretty straightforward. Just a quick reminder what they're going to learn and just letting them know that they actually, that they're good to go. Okay, so that's immediately. Then here, basically, I've set a pre-webinar reminder, which was actually made no sense, but at the moment I wasn't aware of that. This one goes out 9 hours before the webinar. This would only be the case if actually someone really plans to do it the next day. So when they register and they say they're going to watch it tomorrow, then 9 hours before they would get the reminder, okay? But remember, again, 60% of the people actually show up live on the call. So, but for the people who register for the next day, and if you give them more options to watch the webinar in 2 days or 3 days, then the reminder makes a lot of sense actually. Then here there's a last minute reminder. So this one goes out 15 minutes before the webinar. So a couple of people get that if they have more than 15 minutes. And basically, I'm going live right now. Are you coming? Question mark. So if I click here on edit, hey, it's me, Mario. Just super quick. I'm about to log into the system and start my training. Remember the training you signed up for to learn how to automate your training, yada, yada. Always the same thing, right, that I'm hitting here. No hype, no BS, straightforward, how I sell information products and high ticket. And then, click on the link to get started. See you on the webinar, Mario. So this is just, a quick reminder. And if you want to, and you can with your software, you can integrate SMS reminders as well, which are super powerful. So this is everything that happens before the actual webinar, okay? They register, they get a confirmation, then maybe 9 hours or 6 hours before they get another email, and then you have 15 minutes before. Why are you doing this? So that they show up for the call. Just because you register, because you had someone register for the webinar, doesn't mean that they're gonna show up, right? So you have to do whatever you can to remind them in any way you can to show up for the call. Only if they show up for the call and watch your presentation till the end and see the offer, that's the only way for you to actually generate some revenue and get them into your program, right? It makes a lot of sense. So that's why you're sending out those pre-webinar emails, really important. Next, after that, when the webinar is done, now you have to send out your reminders and you want to be strategic about them as well, okay? So I'm going to break them down for you in part 2 of the email follow-up. This was what was part 1, what happens before the webinar. Next video, what happens after the webinar. This is where the key is, okay? All the money is made in the follow-up and from the replay. Remember that with anything that you do when it comes to online marketing. Mario Brown, peace out. I hope you enjoyed the training. I see you in part number 2.